What's up, guys? It's Addy here, back with another video for you guys. And I know it's been super long since I came out with a FIFA video, probably over a year. I mean, I don't play FIFA way too much, but I felt like, you know what? I love soccer, I love football. I wanted to get, I mean, I follow it a lot, and I wanted to give you guys a nice video, about what's been going on. And there's a lot of trade rumors, transfer rumors and stuff, and I was like, why not, come out with a video, give you guys some diversity. And I felt like I'd made so many NBA videos, and I started out playing a lot of FIFA as well. I was like, might as well come out with a soccer video as well. So let's get right into it. I'm just going to be talking about some rumors, generally what's been going on. Obviously, I haven't talked about it in a long time, but my favorite team overall is Chelsea. They play in the English Premier League, obviously. I just feel like that league is much more fun to watch, and just it's more exciting to see, in my opinion. But a lot of people have different opinions on what they like and what they don't like, and it's up to them, really. So, just going right into it, I'm just playing, the regular classic game, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, as I'm going to talk about it. But, I just like Chelsea, and the English Premier League, because it's very, it's entertaining, and a lot of similar talents. But, I've just mainly seen that, although most of the fan following's probably in Spain for these two teams that I'm playing with right now. But, a lot of the players are actually going to enter the Premier League, or so the news has come out. But for now, I'm going to start with Neymar going to PSG. I really like that positioning for both Neymar and PSG, because, even though they're giving a lot of money for him, which, obviously, that makes a lot of sense. He's a fantastic young player, but I personally really enjoy watching PSG as well. I love Thiago Silva, and Di Maria, who used to play in the Spanish league, is also on PSG, and I liked watching Ibra as well on PSG, but he turned out to go to Man United, a few years back. So it'll be interesting to see, some more, limelight going to PSG. And I felt like they kind of disappeared for a little while. But Neymar's a young guy, and it could be very interesting up top with, Cavani, Neymar, and obviously Di Maria there. That could be a pretty interesting attack, and they could have a lot to show for in the Champions League, which I feel like this really hurts Barcelona. Although they have, Messi, obviously, and a lot of great players along with it. It's not just Messi and Neymar and Suarez, but I do think Neymar's a huge part of their offense, and it'll be interesting to see how they work around it. But I don't think it'll be too much for them to handle. Oh, very close shot there, but I don't think it'll be impossible for them to overcome it. But they can definitely use this money and invest it in something else, which will be very interesting to see how they use that money from Neymar to acquire someone else. They're already in talks for Coutinho, and even Messi's been in rumors of trying to get to the English Premier League, but I don't, really see that happening. But I can definitely see this Neymar thing going through, and I personally really like Neymar as he scores it while we're talking about him. Does his nice celebration there, I definitely love to see him on a different team, so that it's more of his team. I feel like Barcelona's always been Messi's team, and this way in PSG maybe he can become an even, because like Barcelona's known for Messi's team, or Ronaldo's Real Madrid's known for Ronaldo's team. So it's obvious that that team would never be Neymar's, but I feel like if he goes to PSG, this can really be his squad. And they build around him, and maybe he can bring them some Champions Leagues. Obviously, that French league, League One, isn't a very hard, it's not a very hard league to win in. It's not as competitive as, say, the Spanish league, or obviously the Spanish league is more competitive than that French league, but also I'd say it's definitely not as competitive as EPL. And going to Real Madrid, they've also got Man United's trying to get Gareth Bale, which could also be very interesting. I feel like I'd love to see these players, really play for a team in EPL because I just find it way more interesting. And Man United seems to be that team that always, somehow gets players from, overseas and different squads that play that are like really good players. They got Ibra from France and Pogba from Italy. I feel like they're a team that somehow consistently has been getting they even had Di Maria at one point. So I feel like they've consistently somehow gotten great players from different teams, Spanish teams or uh, French teams, and I feel like this could be very interesting for Bale. Although I feel like every time Man United gets a good player, they seem to it seems like they kind of like end his career right there. But I like Mourinho, and even though he used to be a Chelsea manager, it's very fun. I mean, I really think he's a great manager and a funny guy. And if they can really build something around Bale, that's a great goal right there by Benzema. It can be very interesting to watch. And EPL always gets stronger, I feel like, and slowly it's really growing, and a lot of players. I feel like it's always getting better, and a lot of players are trying to get into it, young talents, and guys that are established. I feel like at the end of the day, even Messi and Ronaldo want to take a shot at it. I know Ronaldo's already been part of EPL before, but I feel like I could see a return of his to Man United. That'd be really fun to watch. I just feel like, at one point these comparisons of are they the best player, I think they should come into the toughest league and prove it. And, Ronaldo's already done that once, but this could be very interesting to see. That's an excellent goal by Suarez right there. It could be very interesting to see all these guys come back. I feel like Suarez should come back, maybe to Liverpool, maybe just in general. I want to see the real competition be in the English Premier League. But for now, even these small changes can be very interesting. Chelsea's Nemanja Matic is also trying to go to Man United. It's almost finalized that trade. So Man United's definitely making some great pickups, and Matic is also a great player. So it'll be really fun to see there next season. And Chelsea got Morata, which can also be very fun to watch. But Diego Costa is trying to leave and go to Atletico Madrid. So there's a lot of changes that are happening, primarily in the Premier League. So the Spanish league is definitely, if it's not Barca or Real Madrid, it's rare that it's in very high demand. But there's always good players that want to go to Barcelona or Real Madrid. But it could be really fun to see. Gareth Bale came from EPL, and if he comes back, there's no doubt it'll be very interesting to watch. He used to play for the Spurs, and then he came here, and he really defined his career here in Real Madrid. I feel like he got much better, and now he's definitely a name that comes up as one of the best players right now, currently. But if he goes to Man United, kind of makes that his own team, teaming up with Pogba and stuff, I think that could be very fun to watch as well. So yeah, I mean, I felt like I should come out with a soccer video for you guys and just talk about, basically, I mean, I really enjoy watching soccer, so I was like, why not? So, I definitely want to see Neymar to PSG. That's awesome. And let's see if I can get this goal by Neymar right here. Ooh, hits the post. I mean, I started out making a lot of FIFA videos, but then I kind of just got into primarily going to NBA because, I feel like that has a bigger fan following, at least in America. But I feel like, why not? This is something I really care about as well. And since FIFA 18 is almost out and I didn't make any videos for 17, I was like, this is something I should definitely do. So these teams I mean, Barca and Real Madrid have always been stacked teams. So there's no doubt that even without Bale and Neymar, they'll do absolutely fine. And I'm sure they'll go on to win a lot. I mean, Messi, as long as they have Messi and Ronaldo there, it's just, I feel like at one point I want to see those top players come in and compete at the highest level, which is, in my opinion, EPL. But let me know in the comment section what league you think is the hardest in real life, and which league you'd like to see Ronaldo and Messi and those guys really end their career on, because I definitely want to see them play against the toughest competition, kind of change it up, because I felt like the La Liga has always been like a one-sided place where there's one huge game and then the rest of them are kind of a blur. Where Barcelona versus Real Madrid is always that one huge game that everyone wants to see, and then suddenly, as soon as that's over, it kind of dies down because these teams are so stacked. I feel like there's not much competition for them there, but I think if they come to EPL and they face teams like Man United or Manchester City or Chelsea, great teams, of course, teams that they always play in. Teams that they always play in the Champions Leagues and stuff. It's always very fun to see. The Champions League, I feel, is the best, competition there is, because you get to see all the types of teams there, and that's like the one point where they're really challenged. And it's so entertaining to watch that I feel like if there was a full season of that, it'd be really cool to see the competition go to a different level. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. We're down 3-2 against Real Madrid. So seems like these teams will do fine without Neymar and Bale, but Barcelona is looking a little weak here. Let me know in the comment section which team you think is better, Barcelona or Real Madrid, and which move personally you think is more beneficial for Bale or Neymar. I think for Neymar it's a great positioning because he's young and he's going on a team that's excellent, and his career can really build into he can become known for his days in PSG because he's such a fantastic player. But I've always felt he's been in the shadow of Messi, and Barcelona is a team that for sure is a all right, so this is the end of the game. Real Madrid ends up winning 4-2, but anyway, I'm just going to finish up my thought. I always feel like Neymar's been in the shadow of Messi, so if he goes to PSG, I feel like this will be his chance to really shine, whether it's in Champions League, which is the main event, or even the smaller things. And for Bale, coming to a bigger competition in EPL, and leading Man United to the top, which obviously they haven't seen in a long time in EPL, can also be very fun to see. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I felt like I'd come out with a soccer video for you guys, just talk about what's been going on, and why I haven't made any soccer videos for a long time. And I was like, hey, we hit 1,000, so I was like, you guys deserve something new to watch. So here it is, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and peace.